Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another Get Ready With Me. And this is going to be a laurageller Get Ready With Me. Last time we did one of these, I used the Baked Full Face Basics laurageller. I did a full Get Ready With Me with this wonderful palette. It was my first time using laurageller. They have sent me some more products. And so I am going to put them all on here for you today, show you everything I'm using, and then there will be a link in the description for you to get any of the products I listed here today.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I can.
laurageller sent me a brand new brush set, which I was very excited about because my brushes were looking crusty, dusty, musty, nasty, not good. All right. So it came in this package. Clearly, I've already opened it because I have no patience. And it's a 5-piece full face brush set. Now, let me show you the brushes because they're actually really pretty. Full disclosure, I've already used them and washed them, and they wash up very nicely. So first, we have our bronzing brush. Okay. Isn't this pretty? It's so fluffy. And then we also have this angled blush brush with the little laurageller on it here. And again, super fluffy. I've used it, washed it already. And then they also put in there two. One is a blending crease brush, you know, the good old creasy, which honestly, it does not get enough attention. The crease is very important in this makeup world. You know, I'm just a regular schmegular lady that just enjoys makeup, but I wish I would have learned early how important this little creasy is. And then they also sent me an all over eyeshadow brush. So really beautiful. Now you might be asking, Jolene, that's only 4. Well, actually I got 6. With it, I also got a retractable angled kabuki brush. All right. This is kind of cool. And it goes in and it goes out. And it goes in and it goes out. And they have, you know, the little cover for it. Great for travel, great for throwing in my purse. And then I also got a retractable airbrush, these kabukis. It's all about the kabuki nowadays. If I ever had a child, I was probably going to name it Kabuki. I'm so excited about my laurageller brushes. The link to purchase the 5-piece set or just a single kabuki will be in the description of this video. Let me show you what else I got. Now, this is the one thing I haven't opened yet, and I'm really shocked that I didn't open it. I think it's because laurageller sent me so much stuff that I forgot I had it. But it is laurageller. It's a serum blush. It's a little cheek tint here, and so we're going to open it up. I literally, as you can see, have not opened this. Isn't that cute? So it's a little cheeky. The color is True Tawny. And I think you just do this until, okay. And how's it gonna, I guess you could read the directions, but I have ADHD and we're like allergic to directions. But basically it's the Serum Blush Cheek Tint. Your blushing Serum Blush Cheek Tint provides a refreshing, cooling sensation. Oh, okay, because I'm sweaty these days. In my 40s, I'm getting sweaty. And the perfect watercolor-like flush of color. Hyaluronic acid, which I heard is really good. And polysaccharide, you know, just read it. It's a word. Science people. Polysaccharide. That sounds good. Keep skin hydrated and protect against moisture loss for a youthful looking supple. Ooh, not supple. Cheeks. The innovative serum texture dabs on smoothly without messing up makeup underneath. Go for a natural flush finish or build it up for a more pigmented look. I just wanted to prove to you guys I could read. And so I'm just turning this. Hope it did it. Something happened.
Hope it did it.
It kind of scared me. Don't let it scare you. It probably won't scare you. You're probably not as hyper as I am. I've had 2 Diet Pepsis. How nice that it comes with an extra little topper for it. If this one gets, you know, a little too colorful, if you will. And then laurageller also sent me, I'm a lip gloss, lipstick fiend, sent me a pack of 3 of these wonderful laurageller glosses, whoopsies, and in different colors. They're called Jelly Balm Hydrating Lip Color. Now, I got one of these last time from laurageller, and I really like it. And I think my mom stole it. So now I have 3 more, and she just visited me, and I had to hide them from her. She found them, but I luckily was able to grab them out of her carry-on before she left. Now, this one is my favorite. It's the darkest shade. It's called Very Black Cherry, and it's just wonderful because it's so of the season. You know, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Boom, boom. And I had a holiday party. I wore this color and I loved it. If you aren't a girly that wants all the color, you can use this one, which is the Sheerly Amazing. Get it? Not Shirley, as I just pronounced it, but sheerly, like sheer. You know, so just like,
Ooh, ah, uh-huh, oh yeah, let's do it, uh-huh, okay.
and it doesn't have that, you know how some lip glosses or lipsticks, they have like a taste and you're like, ooh, no, this does not have it. All right. And I'm not going to name which one of you companies have a taste that isn't that good with your lip glosses, but you know who you are. And then if you want like a middle of the road color, which isn't really doing this justice because it's a really pretty color, do the Sugar and Spice. Again, another holiday classic. Look at how pretty that is. It's kind of like a nude pink, sugary, but with a little bit of spice. They sent me another Baked and Brighten, which I love, which is their powder foundation. And I just love this. My color is Porcelain because, again, I have the color of the undead. Okay. So if you have beautiful zombie-like skin, like myself, that is allergic to the sun, you too might be a porcelain. This is my old one because, like, since last time I use this all the time and I still have so much left. That's how much product you get and how much you don't really have to use. Because it's a little bit, goes a long way. Also, I did give my mom my new one because she, well, I mean, it was already in her pocket, allegedly. No, I gave it to my mom, aka Nana. So she took home my new one. And I was like, you know what? You gave me birth. So I will give you laurageller Baked, Balance-m-Brighten foundation. And then finally, a new palette.
A new palette.
Last time it was the Baked Full Face Basics, which is still good. Wonderful. Love it. Now I got a special one. laurageller Best of the Best Tuscan Dreams. And here is the full palette. You get even more eyeshadows. And you get a brand new bronzer, 1 highlighter in French Vanilla, and then a brand new blush. They all have a little bit of a sparkle, not too much, but the Alba and the Sabia and the Pearl have the most sparkle. Then you have the Luna and the Gusto. And those you can use crease. I mean, you can use it any way you want. You can use it as eyeliner, just depending on how you like to build and put on your makeup on your eyes. And now let's paint this face, shall we? We shall. Smash that like if you haven't already. Again, everything you see me use today, links for it are in the description of this video. First things first, I am going to put some of the laurageller spackle on my face. I got this the last time I did a laurageller Get Ready With Me. You only need a little bit. It's a great primer. It has moisturizer, and it's just something lovely to have under your makeup. Next, I'm going to put on my laurageller Baked and Balance-m-Brighten foundation. And I am going to use, I've really been loving this retractable. Well, I love the retractable kabuki brushes. They're really fun. And like I said, they travel well, but I've really been loving this retractable angled kabuki brush. And so I'm just going to swirl, 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 swirly, swirl, swirl, and then start applying it all over my face. All you got to do is swirl, 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 swirl your buki. Swirl your buki. Now let's move on to my favorite bronzer. Obviously, every ghost's favorite is bronzer. Definitely mine. So I'm going to take my classic bronzer brush, my brand new one from laurageller, but if you have a bronzer brush that you like, that works for you, then use that. And I'm going to dig in here to my Roman Holiday in my Tuscan palette here, my Tuscan Dream. So I'm going to swirly swirl, 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 swirl. Be a swirl girl, like a pearl girl. Remember that? And now you can be a swirl girl. So I got enough here. And then I'm just going to start hitting my spots, hitting the temples. So it looks like I'm sun-kissed. I'm already seeing that I look more alive, you guys. And I do like to go a little over the nose, a little over the nose. I was hit by the sun. Look at it. I'm not allergic. The sun loves me. Whoever invented bronzer, thank you. Thank you. I like to put some under the chin. I don't want my double chin to think I don't want it to be tan as well, because I do. This brush feels so good. It's really so soft, and I love a big bronzing brush. Don't give me one of them baby bronzing brushes, okay? I got a real lady size face. I need a big bronzing brush. And again, these wash up very nicely. Sometimes I do like to go over it then with a kabuki just to get it like extra blended in. All right, next up, I'm going to move on to the eyes. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this Terra Rosa here, and I am going to put this as like a base. I think it could also be good for up on the line of the eyebrow, but the brow line, if you will. But I think it's like a good neutral base for your entire lid. Also could be more alone there. It just depends the vibe you're going for. What are you trying to do? I could go with this glittery Sabia, or I could go with the Alba, which is the more like purpley tint there. And I'm going to go with that tint because it's more of a purple pink shimmer. And I have green eyes. So I find that those colors really help these eyes pop.
These eyes, I cry. These eyes never sing, but I'm on the buzzer, feeling on the heart for you.
You know the song I'm talking about. And I'm going to kind of go over in the crease, over by the front, whatever that part of the eye is called. And then also on the lid itself. And it is literally all over my lid and shimmery, sparkly. I like it. Next, I'm going to use this on the same row as the Alba. I'm going to use the Luna, and I'm going to get that in my crease. I'm going to get that on my lid. I'm just going to work with it, experiment, and see what I like, you know, because I want a little bit of a dramatic eye, but I don't want to be like, I'm not really going anywhere except for the dog park. But I think it's really important to show up for your dogs. All right, so as you can see, I'm already building in this crease with the darker Luna color, and it's already giving dimension. Ooh, I like this. I really do like this. Now, you can then go in with your blending crease brush. Okay, so I use the all over for everything else. I guess I could have used this, but I did it my way. And then I'm going to blend a little bit in this crease. Excuse me. Oh my God. Diet Pepsi, calm down. So I'm just going to blend in the crease. Okay, so again, the eyes, not super dramatic. It could be an everyday eye. It can be, I'm just going to walk from my bedroom to the kitchen makeup, or I'm going out to a party makeup. You can build up these products, but I am just doing a little more subtle. Now I am going to use one of my own brushes I have here, and I am going to do a little eyeliner using the Luna. So I'm going to go along my lash line with this. Okay, it never fails. You guys saw it last video. I poked myself in the eye. So be careful out there. Okay, I also want to put some of the Luna on the bottom lash line because I just like the way it looks all smoky. And I ended up going a little more dramatic than I was planning on. But that's just, I'm always going to bring more drama than I intended. That's just how it rolls. So I went over and added a more dramatic eye because I just had to. And I used the Luna color. Then I also went over that with my laurageller longwear eyeliner in Smoky Quartz Coal. So here is the eyeliner that I got last time I did a laurageller Get Ready With Me. Now someone has to take me to a ball. And then I'm going to go and add the Perla here, this kind of shimmery, next to the Alba.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. My husband's
I'm
here.
looking for my wife. She's a slightly less beautiful version of what I'm seeing right now.
Okay, well, that's offensive. The Perla color, I put this along the eyebrow line just to add, bigger eyes, pop in. All right. Now, you know what I'm going to do too? And I do this all the time, and judge me if you want. I'm going to add more bronzer. I'm going to a little more bronzer. When in doubt, bronze your face more. What's the worst that can happen? Someone can say, oh, wow, you're extra tan. You look extra living. Finally, with my laurageller palette, I am going to apply some of the, the Starfish Island blush. Isn't that pretty? It's also the holiday season. We're coming into the new year. Let's be the brightest we can be. And this is a really great palette for every day, just like the basics, but it also has a little more. So it can be great for parties. I did go to a Christmas party, use this palette, also use this palette on my mom, and she got a lot of compliments. Okay, I don't want to brag for her. I did do her makeup, but it was all using the laurageller products that I showed you today. So we'll do a little on the nose. And now I am going to put on some of this French vanilla. I like to use my finger. Okay, I like to just get in there with my finger and go like this, and then do a little highlight up on the cheekbone. And then I like to add a little bit just on the nose here, just a tiny bit. So now I'm going to put some mascara on and do my hair, and then we'll put a lip and we'll be finished. Okay, so I put on some mascara, I blew dry my hair, and this is what we look like right now. And for the last piece of laurageller, for my Get Ready With Me, I'm gonna decide which of the lip glosses I want to, or the jelly balm, I should say, which one of these I want to pair with this look. Obviously, I always want to go dark. I know that people are like, oh, if you have dark eyes, if you do like a lot on your eyes, you should do more of a nude lip, but let's prove them wrong or prove them right. So let me put some of this jelly balm. Hey, Dave Dog, my dog agrees that we should do this. Let's put some of the hydrating jelly balm, very black cherry on, and see how that looks. And oh, I already like it. It's just a very good, I didn't put too much of the lip stuff on because you can, put a couple coats on and make your lips really dark. The last thing I forgot about this because they have such good blush in the palette, but I did want to try this. So we're going to double blush because who cares? So I'm going to put on this blush that we talked about earlier, the Serum blush, the cheek tint. I'm just going to do a boop, 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 boop. And then I'm going to hit it with my blush brush. Oh, man. Oh, Lordy. Oh, I do like that. I kind of wish I just would have used this. Next time, I'll just use that and see how I like it. But paired together, not bad, you guys. Not bad, especially if you're going somewhere. Again, I have a big party at the dog park tonight and in my bed on New Year's Eve. So I needed to do all this. So here we are. Here we are. Here's the final look. What do we think? The final countdown. We got a dramatic eye. We got some lip. We got some volume in the hair. Things are happening. And we're done. We're ready to take the garbage out or take over the world. Either way, anything I talked about in this video, links for it will be in the description. Also, full disclosure, the links that are in the description for all the products, I do get a little kickback on that. So if you want to support your girl, you had fun watching this, Get Ready With Me, then use the links in the description. But either way, leave a comment. Do you like the look? It's just a subtle laundry day look, you know, barely anything at all. I had fun. Hopefully you guys did too. I think you did. I feel like you guys had a really good time. So smash that like, comment, and I'll be back very soon. Let me know if you want to see more of these get ready with me's, trying different makeup, stuff like that. But until next time, like I always say, enjoy yourself because it's later than you think. Happy holidays. Bye.
If you like what